Hello, welcome to Quidnonk. I was going to go on a rant about how this little microphone didn't work before, and I'm hoping it's working this time. But I'm not going to right now. That can be a teething problems video. So, Quidnonk. Why Quidnonk? This is a good starting point because I'm at a loss of how to start a YouTube channel, and I don't know how people do it. Maybe they just upload like a whole bunch of content at once. Who knows? We'll figure it out. So yes, Quidnonk. Now, this channel is more of a vlog, to be honest, and I'm just getting distracted here of figuring everything out, and that's why I identified with this word learnt from Dictionary Diva. I know she's on Facebook. I suspect she's over on all the other socials as well, and she does Weird Word Wednesday, and it's brilliant. The one she found in her 1831 dictionary, meaning one who is curious to know everything. And on her video, she says she identifies with this word like someone that wants to know everything. And yeah, I'm on board with that. She wants to change the definition of this word to mean this, solely this, because yeah, I would identify as a quidnunc because I have countless lists of things that I've either researched or want to research because, well, why? Why is that? And I don't just like do a little bit, like for some homework I was doing in college. I was told to research some Freudian concept and lost 4 hours. The homework was supposed to take 30 minutes because I'm like, well, why is that? And it's built on this, so why is that? And it just you dig through multiple levels. So I'm like, yeah, no, I'm definitely a quidnunc. As the video goes on, she also says no. In multiple other copies of her dictionaries, the definition is gossip, and someone that it's a curtain twister, someone that's nosy. So fine, yeah, be nosy. Join my channel. There will be sections where you can be nosy about me. Sections where, if I haven't already told you something and you're curious, by all means ask. I don't mind. I watch a lot of other YouTubers and stuff like Charlotte Dobray and her Reddit posts because sometimes I need something different to watch and just background, and they're entertaining. Like the drama people post online is interesting. And they're just looking for their advice, like, oh my god, well, what do I do? Or did I overreact? Or would I be overreacting? So, well, half the time, even before she's responded, I'm just like, no. I'd probably overreact. Like, what you're doing is quite mild. But yeah, everybody consumes a lot of content, and I've thought of multiple video ideas or channel ideas, from crochet channel to storybooks, finding things that are in the public domain. Though I would love to do a section on, is he called Paul? No, I can't remember his last name. That's shocking. There's this lovely gentleman, Paul and Matthew, I believe, is their combined channels, and he's blind. He's lost 95% of his sight, and he's an artist, and he's done these wonderful books, and it's like, yeah, I think it's amazing that he powers on, and he's always laughing and he's always smiling, and I can't imagine how hard the world is for him to access, given he has 5% of vision through a tiny pinhole. And it's like, it's unbelievable. And yeah, it's like, admittedly, the stories I want to read are more like the Brothers Grimm, or maybe find Moby Dick. Well, actually, I think I own that one. there's a lot that's not in the public domain. I don't know how I'd go about that. Maybe get permission, because the last thing I want is my videos taken down after I've put in absolute hours reading a book. That's just soul destroying. I also had an idea with my sister of doing, how accessible is the world really? Now, my sister needs a lot more support than sale does. I don't know. You can't quantify this stuff. So when we go out, she doesn't have a motorized chair. She's got just a pushy wheelchair. So I push the chair, and well, yeah, accessible routes attest for a lot of things, but there's times where she's got out of the chair to get up a curb because she doesn't want me to tip her out of it. So we get her up the curb and then boost the chair up, or we've gone into bathrooms and she's like, "Can you help me get the toilet roll, because it's in one of those with the really tiny hole," and she can't grip it to get it out. And it's like, all right, yeah, this is a lovely accessible bathroom, but that toilet roll dispenser is to be desired. We joked about it once because of how often we encounter these issues. It's like, well, we could just do a inaccessible disability channel and just criticize the world. I mean, yeah, people try because they have to, but if the world was just accessible to start with, it'd be marvelous. And yeah, I feel lost. I identify with the notion of being a quidnunc, and for the purpose of these videos, I'm anti-quidnunc. And it's 6 minutes into the video when I'm saying this. 7, sorry. Nuts. And I don't know, I thought I'll start a vlog, essentially, and I will share bits of my life and make a commitment to do a video at least once a day to try and kick myself up the backside to function, because I have far too many days where after the school run I've come back in and I'm like, oh, I'm dead, and I just go back to bed until pick up because I can't wake up. So yeah, I've had various alarms set and I'm finally up, and I've been trying to do this for the last like half an hour now to push myself. So yeah, from tomorrow I think I need to set myself a timer that I do a video at 10 o'clock and have it uploaded by 11. That's achievable. And drag myself kicking and screaming out of my pit of despair, because yeah, while I'm smiling and laughing, I'm quite literally just, yeah, bed rot. And if you were to if I was to draw a self-portrait of myself right now, it would be like Fungus the Bogeyman, or something just gross and green and, like falling apart, like it has leprosy and it's deplorable and avoidable. And yeah, I don't feel good. I don't feel good in my own skin. I am not a good size. Like, I'm 5'3" at best and weighing 15 stone. So yeah, if I go to the doctor with any sort of knee pain, hip pain, ankle pain, tiredness, all the women in the world will agree with me. The first thing the doctor will tell me is, well, your BMI registers as overweight, so, well, if you lose weight and come back. Alright, yeah, sure. Okay. Why is it always weight? Judgmental swines. But that'll be a whole different, like, all these different things I plan to do individual videos on, if I can keep this little scatterbrain here on one track for 30 seconds. So there'll be different bits of different playlists for the different things. So there might be one that's just about me or my interests, or there'll be one for any disability videos I do with my sister, especially as we come into summer, because I'll be spending some time with her then. And yeah, things that I find deplorable and want to rant about, or hobby things, or maybe just sharing what I've researched, because why not? Like, I was watching The Frighteners the other night, and there were a few things mentioned in that, and I'm like, I need to research these things because I know of them by name alone. And they've been mentioned a fair amount in media from that time that The Frighteners came out. And either because of my age, and they weren't in the public knowledge as much at the time where I'd be looking at them, or they just weren't because they weren't in my country. Yeah, I like to research macabre sort of things. So yeah, a lot of true crime. I've watched far too many documentaries on cults and serial killers, and there's a few series on Netflix of my world's worst neighbor, world's worst ex-girlfriend, or ex-partner, and things like that. And yeah, I'll binge watch those and then go to bed. And people think I'm strange. I probably am. That's bad bye. So yeah, as it stands, there is just this channel. If you've watched this video through its entirety just out of morbid curiosity, I commend you. I hope future videos will be a bit more coherent and on point, and you enjoy them. It's going to sound selfish, but this is more for me to figure it out, because I'm lost, and I'm bored of being lost. I shouldn't be lost at this stage. Everybody else has in the world seems to have a handle on life and a handle on what they're doing, and I don't. And I'm not ashamed to say that. Maybe you identify with that, but that's not for me to decide, is it? That's you. So yeah, we'll just leave it at that. I hope you've enjoyed. Well, you've survived this long. Congratulations. I need to send you a medal. And catch you in the next one.